Hello there guys, my name is AgentBreno. Welcome back to another episode in my modded Minecraft Let's Play. So as you can see here, I'm using the minium stone to make coal because I have a lot of redstone and I want coal. So yeah, there we go. Do I need more? Let's see what I can use some diamonds for. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, he's got a lot of diamonds. He's got a lot of, lapis and stuff like that. Yeah, I do. I made some let's just say I messed up with configs. Yeah, I messed up a lot with configs. So, yeah, that kind of happened. What can we do here with this? Iron. Oh, we can make clay, can we? Well, that should be useful, I suppose. Well, if we have any clay, we've got clay now. There we go. Right. So, improvements in the base. What's been going on? A lot, to be honest with you. I've been preparing for this episode over the last day and a half, probably. And, yeah, it's going really well so far. Oh, Tesseract. Sorry, it's going really well so far. And today we're going to be working on a little bit of Steve's Carts 2. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something where we're going to set up a tree farm basically with Steve's Carts 2, but we're going to see if we can get it to with the way you want it to. What I wanted to do is I want to have a tree farm, just over this hill. So here would be our loading / unloading area. So we can come to here. Let's just torch this out now and do this now. I've got to get the cart, but while I do the cart, I'm going to go mining, as I've added a new mod and I do like their items. So yeah. So the cart's going to come down this rickety road, and it probably needs to be one or two more up. And I'll show you my enchantment area and everything in a second or two, but let's just get this area dug out first before we start discussing anything like that. So I need to see where ground level is. Okay, so ground level is about okay, so we need to keep going through about another 10 blocks or so. Right, okay. So let's get some things that we can put here for now. I'm sorry if it's a little bit dark. I'll get a torch in here in a second or two. There we go. So we need to go down a little bit more. So this is where our cart's going to be coming through. So we'll keep it at this height for now. So yeah, so our cart's going to come through here. And what it's going to do is, well, another cart's not our tree farm cart. A cart that collects the resources is going to come through here. It's going to come down here into a loading dock where it deposits these items, right? So we'll probably have I'll build an area in here where it's going to deposit these items, and the items will, when we get item item ducts, will be sent into these guys, and we'll have a bunch of these guys. We'll probably have about maybe 5 or 6 of them. But actually, I'll go for 10. 10's normally a good number. So we'll go for about 10 of them. Obviously, I need to get the cart system going well. Now, eventually, I'd like that to power a mining cart. So, big deal there. With, getting a mining cart going and things like that. Right. So for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to come to here. And I'm going to build something like that with a load of torches. So I know that's the area it's going to come out to. And then the area the cart's going to be working in is going to be about here. So let's say we take off this block and shade a bit off this guy. So we'll take a bit of dirt off there. Obviously I'll do most of this off camera. And we'll pull this right back to about here. So let's just get this iron gravel ore out the way. Get a bit of the grass out the way. Now we need to get the cart to, you know, work the way we want it to, which is necessarily a hard bit because I need to start creating creosote and doing things like that. So one thing we can do straight away is we can get this area a little lit up, and it's not going to be a massive tree farm. It's going to do the job. So you can see there, I've got just while going off that subject, here I have a walkway going to nowhere. Now this is going to be where when we are situated, where our big factory is going to go. So over here somewhere, that's where our big castle base is going to, you know, go. Right. So now we've done that, let's do something else. Right, so you can see here, let me just show you some more things. I built a cow farm, and in here I got my wheat farm, my portal to the nether, because I've had to go and get magma creams and things and get everything ready for this episode basically. Then here we've just got a load of bookshelves with enchanting plus table. So yeah, got a grindstone for grinding up the wheat and making it into bread if I need to do that. Here I have an elevator, so this is where I come down to my strip mine. If I want to go up, I just press space. If you want to go down, you just press shift. Right, so let's go into here and find a place where we can get this guy going. So for now, what should we do? For now, I'm going to come through this area, and they're going to be about 3 tall, aren't they? About 4 tall, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out a little area here. So it's going to be about 4 wide and 4 high and 6. Yeah, it's going to be 6 along. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So let's get this guy cleared out. Now we're not going to make it fancy or anything. We're just going to put our structures in. No, actually, how many did I get? I got enough for 2, didn't I? So I need to change this area up, actually. If we go... Yeah, we'll go 2 more back. So like I said, eventually these guys will be moved, and we'll use these for, you know, storage for the logs or the saplings. Saplings can be used as power as well, so that's even better. So like I say, it's just a starting process. All these certain little knacks and things have to be sorted out first. Okay, so yeah, can people, I was going to say, let me know how the series is going for you guys so far. There's a lot to come. I am going to put this map onto a server when we're ready to get the quarries going, and I'm going to be using Quarry Plus for that. So that's going to be really fun. Yeah, I'll build these into the wall actually. So that's going to be great because we're going to be able to get resources while we're offline, and that's the main thing for me to get a server. It works out about £5 a month, and YouTube should be able to pay for that, so that's good. Yeah, I can just do it with whatever YouTube pays me for doing this. So yeah, I can just about do the server thing there. So that's good. We're gonna do it here, aren't we, like this? Yep. So let's get this guy set up. Stop rabbiting on and get serious and get the job done. Have I done that wrong? Nope. Okay, it just took a while to sync with the clients. There we go. So keep placing these, and then we can get these guys going. And it's going to be no fancy automation or anything like that. I'm going to put the coal in, I'm going to get the creosote going, and yeah, so we've still got 12 left. That's good. Now the blast furnace. What is this now? It is okay. So it's 3x4. So we're gonna clear this out here, and I'll probably will come in and just make it look nice with some of the nice white stone that we got from underground biomes. I'll show you some things from that, but most of it's down in a strip mine, so it's a little hard to show, to be honest with you. And this stuff took me ages to get this stuff. I got the slime. You see, I got the slime trees, and so I think I've shown the slime trees. I had them growing. I stopped them growing when I didn't need any more, and I got about 32 slime balls left. Right. So are you a thing yet? So it's 3x4x3. That's right, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it's right. Okay. So let's just clean this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a load of iron. That's why I was transmuting all the iron. There we go. And then we're going to clean our inventory out. As always, this chest is getting full again. Wow. Right. Wow. Looks like I need another chest again. Another iron chest. Wow. That's near enough full. That's nearly there. Don't need them. They can go in there. Crafting table, that can go in there. Obsidian and clay can go in there. No problem. I'm going to keep 2 stacks of coal on me at all times. Probably going to need about 4 stacks of iron maybe for the tracks. So let's have a look at the tracks and see what we've got to do for them. Now there's quite a bit I've got to do, like I said. I'm going to have to wait a long time for this get going. Right, so we need standard rails, and we need wooden rail beds. So how do we do the standard rails? Rolling machine. Okay, so I've got a rolling machine for that. Okay, so rolling machine. I can get that ready. Wooden ties. Okay, so it's just get creosote and slabs. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so have we got a coal coke yet? If not, I'm gonna change the config to do this slightly faster than it is. I know people don't like when people change configs, but to be honest with you, it's my world, so yeah. If it makes things a little bit easier for me, then rather than me just leaving my computer on for 5 hours, you know, it's a lot better that way. Alright, so these processed yet? I've got a lot of ores processing in here. A lot. Not much copper though. Not much copper yet. Right, so this stokes. Yeah, well, I'll neaten that up. Right, so for the rolling machine, rolling. There we go. So we're gonna need redstone planks, and iron. Yep. Okay, so we'll sort that out now. So we'll get some of this. We'll get some of this good stuff. We'll get some cobble, and we'll get some redstone. There we go. So we'll go back in here. And yeah, let me know if you're getting fed up with the bat view, because I am a bat. So yeah, it's maybe it's getting annoying for you guys. I don't know. I hope it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what was it? We needed a crafting table, didn't we? Crafting table, and then iron around the outside, maybe. So there we go. One of them. We will put the rolling machine down. And it was something like that, I think. So that can make them for now. Yeah, that can make them for now. And then we're also going to need glass. Do we have glass? Yes, we do. And we need to do this because we need some glass bottles. And I think glass bottles is something like that. Yes, it is. So we'll just do something like this. and I'll grind up some cobblestone later. Right, so we're going to want to split them in two, and these are going to be for the wooden ties. Now this is going to take a while, I know. I didn't want to do that. I want to click on the inventory. So 2 steel already. There we go. And then we'll get these in here, so these can bottle up the creosote. So wooden ties was slabs, right? 2 secs. Just want to check how long we've been recording. We've been recording for about 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the cart built. I'll show you all the things. We'll get it started. I'll get all the rails ready. And we'll jump in and we'll start getting everything automated so the episode doesn't run too long. So yeah, I'll see you when I've got everything done, and probably in about 5 hours. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so we're back, and we've got a lot of improvements that I need to do, well, need to show. We've got a lot of things that are crafted, got ready. So let's go with the third system. So this little third system here, I've added on engines. I then later on need to improve these leadstone energy conduits because they only transmit 80 redstone frequencies a tick. I can't remember what they're called. Redstone flux a tick, and this only outputs 80 redstone flux a tick. So that's why the ore processing is taking a long, really long time. So, right, what's this system here? This system is a item unloader, and it's got a redstone engine going crazy, and it's going to pump the items round and then into their required destination. And then over here we have, like I say, the item unloader, a booster track, so it'll hit here, the item unloader will keep it here until it's done. It'll then fire, it'll come up this little track here, it will come out, and I believe I'm on peaceful, yes I am. It'll then come out over here, and I see a creeper already, I think. Come over here, and I think I should be able to show you what will happen. What basically is, why am I not hearing any sound? Oh, I am. What basically is going to happen is, let's just say this test here, we've got 3 stone bricks, right? They're going to get pumped into this item loader. The item loader will load up the chest cart here, right? And then we have a little system, and the system says here, if you have moved all your matching items, emit hang on, it'll say emit when complete, so it'll emit a redstone signal to here, and it'll fire the cart back. Don't know how he's got there, but okay. So we're going to put the cart here, it's going to load it up, and I think it should be immediate actually. So there you go, that's fired the cart, and what it's going to do over here is it's going to unload its items. If I can get this working correctly, because it keeps bugging out on me. What? Oh yeah, 3 stone bricks. It keeps bugging out on me here for some reason. Complete. Never emit redstone. Emit. Emit redstone. So I can't get this working this side for some reason. Maybe if I start it this side. No, it's just been, so if I do that there, will it fire? No, this is the problem I'm having this side. It just doesn't seem, maybe I got this set wrong. I probably got it set wrong. I've tried all options. So we do it on manual, and then put items in here. They've been taken out, aren't they? And it still hasn't travelled. Maybe it's because this is powered. So let's try a different way then. We'll try that one with the stone bricks again. Keep hitting that. So we'll try that. So it's received. It's emitting the power, but the cart isn't moving. Hang on, maybe we just need to give it a push. So if we give it a push, and then it goes to there, and it's got no items. There you go. So you just need to set it going once, and as soon as that's done, it seems like it's. So if I just give it a little, it just seems like it's getting stuck here. Oh, hang on. Maybe I need to remove this and remove this and put a booster track. I don't play with this sort of stuff, so you can probably understand why I'm failing right now. And then put this here with that powered maybe, and see if that works. There we go. So let's see if it comes back and does, and let's see if it does it. Maybe this has to be a deploying track or something. Hang on, let's see if there's a deployer. Is it deploy? No. Let's see what track we've got. Disembarking, detector. Maybe it needs to be. Does it need to be a boarding track? Boarding track, control. Does it need to be a launch track? Boarding. Disembarking? No. I'm gonna try the boarding tracks. Right. So let's get some stuff here then. And we'll try the boarding tracks and see if that does it. Like I say, I am unexperienced with tracks and stuff. First time I've ever done it, so yeah, that's probably why I'm not too good at it. So there we go. Let's make some rail beds then. And then we need. Where's my stone? Some of them. No, was it them? Which one was it? Boarding. Oh, it was the gold ones. I've got some here. I need some stone. There we go. So let's craft a pressure plate. I've also crafted myself some diamond armor too. So there we go. And I think we're about 23 minutes now. So I need to get a move on with these boarding tracks. So if this doesn't work, I'll go and like figure it out, and then I'll come back. So if this is that, will this work? Yeah. So if it comes back, and it'll just hang on. What if it's got items in it though? Will it wait? So let's take that off, and then let's check the items. If this works with the items, then we're pretty much safe and we can get the tree farm going. I just want to get this item system sorted and working perfect. Dang it. Let's wait for it to come back then and see what happens. So I'll come to here. Wow, did it get all the items already? Right, okay. Let's let that cart keep going. And what we're going to do is we're now going to start building our cart. And obviously, after that's done, we can make a move on. We're getting the tree farm done. So the engine I picked is the coal engine. it's going to have a basic wood cutter. It's going to have a top chest, an internal chest, and an advanced smelter. Now, when I get that working and get it all set up, I'll show you how I've done it, and then we'll be back after all this is done. So, I'll see you then, guys. Okay, guys, so our cart is assembled, finally. Been waiting for it for ages. So, yeah. There we go. Well, at least it felt like ages. Oh, yeah, I'm a bat, aren't I? Keep forgetting. Did I miss the cart? Good. Oh, is it not? Oh, I've been okay, so there we go. Right, let me sleep. Get rid of these mobs. Why not? I keep forgetting I'm a bat. Got a morph hunter. There we go. Let's morph and get this tree farm done. I cannot wait to get this guy done. The next thing we're gonna do after this is probably gonna be the big mining cart we're gonna do, and we're gonna have a basic one at first. But as soon as we get enough materials, just forgotten all about. As soon as we get enough materials, I will, then put it into a Galgadorian, which is like the best one you can get. Which I put in my tutorial for the mining cart. So if you want to see how to do it, then go watch that. Oh crap! Whoa, lag. Well, I think I should have killed them, and there's a lot of creepers. I've noticed in all the wheels I've been having lately with my mod pack, I keep it's really weird. I keep spawning a lot of creepers. It's really weird. Right, so that's to the cart. For this time, we're just going to use coal, and I'm going to try and set this guy up. So I need to get some normal logs. So there we go. Get some logs, and then we'll tell this guy that this equals that, and if we can, we'll disable the engine for a moment, and we'll change the output locations to storage slots, torches, explosives. Okay, storage slots, no upper limit. Do we need an upper limit? Okay, control. So we'll have this at about we'll have it at infinite, and then we'll just see. Yeah, we'll just see what this does. Right, let's go get some bones. Oh, one's already grown. I was going to say let's go get some bones and we'll sort that out. Right, so now I need to go into utility mode and turn that off. And Crazy shouldn't be on there. There we go. Right. So there we go. Right, so now we're going to get some of these pipes, and I'm going to connect this guy up here. Getting a little bit of lag for some reason. It happens. No, we don't want that there, do we? Okay, so he's going to cut that down. Probably would be better if I used a good shovel. There we go. Right, so that's connected. Let's see if this works now. He should deposit his inventory. There we go. So it's producing charcoal. Now we have to configure this guy down the bottom. So it's the blue side, and we're pulling from yeah, I'm going to change these two storage to green, I think, and that's on the blue side, and that's from cart. So that should pull from there, but it will never pull from the engine slot. Well, it doesn't really need an engine slot and a sapling slot, but it should, what it should do is it should keep its internal it should keep its internal fuel here filled, and it should keep its oak saplings filled. Right, so what we'll do is we'll let this run for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll see how this guy's doing when he's producing more saplings. And I'm going to make this guy bigger. I'm going to flatten out this area, I think, by next episode. I'll get it up to run about here, so we've got a bigger tree farm, and we'll get it go so it loops in about here, and then it'll turn and then go back round, come round, and then meet here. I think that's probably the best way to do it. The only way I can think of doing it would be right now, just to get it going, would be to get some bone meal and bone meal this up. Have I got any more bones anywhere? No, because I generally don't fight mobs. I get my XP from mining. Don't really need to battle much, so there we go. Right, let's get some of this bone meal on the go then. And we'll bone meal a couple of trees. See if we can get it producing saplings, because I want to get the other end configured so it's working properly. And I think we've got a good little setup here. I think it's going to work well. So let's check this guy while he's cutting. So you can see he's smelting a lot of things into charcoal. So we should, if I change this to engine, damn. We'll change that to engine. It should fill its engine, and then when the engine's full, I think it's going to put it straight into its storage slots. So yeah, I'll pause for a little bit and I'll come back and I'll see how he's running, and then yeah, we'll be back then. Okay guys, you can see it's all working now. It's got to the point where it's filled its internal inventory. Any extras, like any extras of logs that are still left in here, will then get pulled out and taken by this cart, which is cool. It's all working how I wanted it to. So the next thing is, sorry cart, the next thing is to to get all this set up properly. So this one needs to be black. This one is going to be logs, and yeah, this one will be saplings. All good, all good. Right, so eventually we'll get a good surplus of logs. We'll also get a good surplus of saplings eventually, and we'll always get a nice surplus of apples, which we can turn into mulch. We can then use the saplings to create a Gregtech diesel and run our base off that. I think I may install a mod which will help us with growing the trees faster, which will give us some lily pads, which will make them grow faster. So I think I might install that, and that'll get the trees growing faster, and then that'll be awesome. It will be awesome, because as soon as it's working properly, it's going to be great. Because what I want to do is I want to have it working, you know, really well, that I can, you know, run a tea furnace to keep up with the logs. I can get them going into a tea furnace. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that next episode. But I really want to focus on mining now. I want to focus on resources. I don't yet have like the storage for it, but I definitely want to get it started. I can turn the cart off, you know, once I've started it, once I know it's going to work, and then sort out the storage problems. So yeah, that's going to be cool. So you can see it's working. It's putting the logs in there. It's doing everything it needs to. It's great. It's awesome. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to leave it here for now. And I'm going to figure out what I need to do by next episode. I will get the cart made ready. And then we'll figure out how we're going to, position the car and do some things like that. So, let's have a look at how long we've been going for. Yep, definitely time, guys, to leave this one today. About 35 minutes. So anyway, guys, let me know about the episode length times if you like them, how I'm doing them. And, yeah, let me know, most importantly, if you're enjoying these. They are going to get more technical. We're just getting the basics started. So, this is going to be really, really good. We're going to run our mining operations off that farm, and potentially, if we can get the lay pads in to grow them faster, potentially running our whole base off it, which is going to be out there in the ocean. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, you know what to do. You want to see more from me, you want to know, you already know what to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.